right, let's get into this Facts or Nah, sponsored by rogueshop.com. We are going to get it kicked off like this. Facts or nah? I said it emphatically. Auburn is going to be able to hold Texas A&M under 200 passing yards in this game.
I'm going to go facts here. On the road, hostile environment. I believe Jordan here is going to be rocking this weekend, bro. I really do. And I think they're going to lean heavily to the run. And I think we'll dare them to throw. But again, we've been really good against the pass this year, bro. People have not been, even against Mississippi State. We had a strong show. Yeah, we look good. So don't sleep on our pass defense. I just don't think that they are able to expose anything, and that they're going to have to depend on their running game to give them any sort of offense. Yeah, I'm going. Well, the question is, we hold them under. All right, facts, big facts.
Yeah, I'm going to go facts on this as well, man, because I liked Mississippi State as a team that passes that much, was just not able to be as dominant in the pass game. Now, I say that after they gave up, 300 plus pass yards in that game. But man, for us, the way that our pass rush came alive in that game against Mississippi State, a team that likes to get the ball out quickly. Texas A&M is not going to be trying to get the ball out super fast. They're going to want to try to have those play action things with long developing stuff. I think that this defense and the pass rush is going to be chomping at the bit to get back there and get after whoever it is, whether it's Connor Wickman or it is Haynes King. I think that we are going to be able to do it. Under 200 yards passing for for Texas A&M in this game. Facts, Auburn's able to do it.
All right, facts or nah? The Auburn defense holds Texas A&M under 200 yards rushing.
Under 200 yards rushing. Ooh. Let me think about this for a second, because I just haven't seen them do it yet this season. I'm actually going to say facts on this as well. Just because I don't feel like they're going to have multiple guys that are going to come in, and I don't feel like Devin Achane's going to run for 200 yards by himself, 200 yards plus by himself. Even if you throw the quarterback runs in there, Haynes King is a pretty decent runner, so he can go out there and get some, but I don't think that they get over 200 yards. I think we're going to hold them to less than 400 total yards in the game. So I'm going to go facts on that one as well.
I'm actually going to go facts here as well. Yeah, I'm just going to go facts here. I think that the game plan is pretty simple. I think that they just line up and just make them have to just move the line of scrimmage and take advantage of us up front. I'm curious to see how we look. Now, we talked about how the linebacker play wasn't really bad. It didn't stand out last week. This is the week, Ike.
Yeah, we're going to see.
This is the week, Ike. This is how we find out whether or not they got something they really will improve or step up in this game. I'm just going to go with these guys going to come out amped up, playing with like their heads on fire. I think they do hold them under 200 yards rushing. And even if they don't, I think because of how we will limit them in the passing game, they still will have a pretty low showing in terms of total offense. But I like for us to step up and really stop them up front. I think they'll still have some success. I mean, you can still have success without getting to 200 yards, but I just don't think they can get over 200 yards against Auburn. So definitely going facts there.
All right. Well, let's get to these fan questions and see what we got going on over there.
All right. Ben Bloodworth says, facts or nah, Robbie throws a 30-plus yard TD. He got real specific there, Ike.
30-plus yard touchdown for Robbie.
So clarification, Ben, if you're watching, does the pass have to travel 30 yards at least, or are we talking about a little dump off and the dude takes off and runs the rest of the way?
Yeah, because both of them would technically count as a 30-yard touchdown.
So what are you envisioning?
I think it's more likely the first one than the second one, because he hasn't been particularly good at throwing those screen passes this year. I'm still going to say, Ooh, I'm going to say facts on this one, man. I think Robbie's going to uncork one this week. I think because he looked back at that tape and he saw Shedrick Jackson running Haynes King booty butt naked down the field last week. And he was like, I can't miss somebody that wide open again. He's going to take that shot this week when it becomes available. And he's gonna uncork another one of those. But it's got to go for a touchdown. That's the only part. It's gonna be a deep shot, but is it gonna be for a touchdown? Oh, yeah. Now I gotta rethink what I'm saying here.
And he says, running is fine. Like if he tosses it to him and he takes.
That's the more likely one to hit, like Jarquez Hunter on like a screen and he goes for 30 plus after that jump. But I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna say nah. He's not gonna get a 30 plus yard touchdown. He probably will get a long play, but I don't think it's gonna be a touchdown.
I'm gonna go nah here as well. I think I think he can throw for a touchdown. It probably won't be 30 plus yards though. It'll probably be like 15. It'll be something in the red zone, I would assume.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Yeah, for sure. Cleveland Brown says, facts or nah, Auburn gets 3+ sacks versus Texas A&M on Saturday night. What you think, eh?
3+. I don't believe in Texas A&M's offensive line, and I think that our guys are fired up. I'm gonna go facts on this one. 2 by Derek Hall. Derek Hall's gonna get 2 by himself.
Man, this is almost a guarantee if Aku was still around.
Oh, if Aku was here, we probably had like 7. But and I think either Kobe Wooden or Marcus Harris is gonna get the other one. So I'm gonna go for that. Yeah.
Okay.
3+. Yeah, I'm
gonna go facts here as well. Let's see here. Next one, Ben Bloodworth. Facts or nah, Texas A&M has 5+ false starts.
Facts. Jordan Hare is going to be going crazy. They're going to come in super nervous and anxious. They're going to mess up the snap count a few times. At least 5 false starts in this raucous nighttime, cool, freaking November night game in Jordan Hare. Facts.
I'm gonna go facts here as well. I think our environment gets them rattled, especially early in the game. I like Jordan Hare. We're gonna show them what a 12th man really looks like in Jordan Hare for sure. So I'm going big facts here. Antonio Smith, facts or not? Tank goes for 100, Robbie goes for 100, and passes for 150.
The one I'm gonna be stuck on is whether or not Robbie gets a 150. He hasn't really been throwing for a lot of yards these last few games. I still think his shoulder's bothering him a little bit. No. I don't think all 3 of those things happens. He could run for 100. So here's the thing that I'm worried about. And I think I highlighted a comment earlier, and I'll just come back and talk about it right now without pulling the comment up, is Robbie running too much and hurting himself again. And then where's the offense go? So it's like I want them to utilize his legs, but not so much that he ends up getting hurt in this game. But yeah, I'm gonna go nah that all 3 of those things happen. Nah.
Okay. Lawrence Robinson says, facts or nah, Auburn gets over 300 yards on the ground.
If we get 300 yards on the ground, Texas A&M is gonna be absolutely run out of the stadium.
Mind you, they're like one of the worst.
They are
in terms of rush. Rush defense. So this is possible.
It is. 300 yards though, man. That is putting hurting on them. I don't know if I believe in our offensive line that much yet. I'm gonna go nah.
I'm going to go facts. I'm going to sunshine pump a little bit. But for that to happen, Robbie has to be part of the offense.
For sure. Yeah.
He has to be part of the offense.
Like, and even if Tank goes for, I'm saying, like, to get 300, that means Tank goes for 100.
He goes for like 100 and
150. Yeah. You know, you're going to have to get Jarquez pumping in another, close to 100. And then you're going to have to get Robbie like 50 or 60 yards as well. Like, you're gonna have to get 150 or so from Tank, and then a combination of 150 from Tank and from Robbie and Jarquez.
It could happen.
It's not impossible. I don't know. That Tank 150, it means that he's gonna have to have another big run that he breaks off, He had like almost 5 yards per carry against Mississippi. Like they were doing work against Mississippi State, and Mississippi State, by the numbers, is a better rush defense than Texas A&M is.
Right. I do like our run. Like I like our running backs this weekend for sure. I think they eat. Steve Valentine says, facts or not, we see 10 plus plays with 2 running backs. Facts.
10 plus?
No, 10 plus with 2 in the formation is what he's saying.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I'm gonna go nah.
I mean, the only reason why this is even potentially a fact is because they're going to probably have Austin in the game a couple of times to either run that sweep or fake that sweep, because they did that 3 or 4 times in the game. They gave it to him like once or twice, and he faked it a few times. So with Damari Austin in there a couple of times, but then the combination of Tank and another running back, because they ran the I formation, but it wasn't technically a running back. That was Shanker back there. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say no, that's not gonna happen 10 plus times. I'm
gonna go no as well. We've seen the 2 running back with 2 running backs in the game, but it's almost kind of like a specialty formation. Like we rarely see it.
I'd love to see us do it more this game. And instead of having 2 tight ends, having 2 running backs out there, I'd love to see it. And maybe, listen, again, it's so hard to predict what they're going to do because they have a whole week to actually game plan this time. They may pull a bunch of stuff out that we haven't seen in this game.
Who knows? Todd Jordan, facts or nah? AU scores 30 plus points in this game.
I am going to say, because I think we win this game, I'm going to say facts, because I think we need to score 30 plus to win.
I'm going facts here as well. Yeah. I was impressed with the fact that we were able to do it on the road last week. I think we come home with a crowd behind us. I think we get it done in Jordan here. So yes, big facts there. Damian Prentice says, facts or not, we will score a touchdown on our opening drive.
Ooh.
Now this one I'm not sure about, because again, we've had a tendency to start games slow and then get going. It's almost like that adversity hits and we rise to the occasion. Do we start off fast, basically?
I'm going to say nah. I don't think we get an opening drive touchdown this week. I think we possibly score on our opening drive. I don't think it's going to be a touchdown. I really hope it is, though, man, because I really just want to stomp on their throats like out the door.
That's why I'm going facts. I want to see us jump. You know what? I don't want to see Auburn play from behind.
I want it to look like Missouri early and look like Mississippi State late. That's what I'd love to see. Missouri early, LSU early, Mississippi State late.
Right.
Go out there, dominate at the beginning, and then come out in the second half and open the floodgates on them.
Yeah, I'm going facts that we do that. No particular rhyme or reason. Stephen Kerr asks, facts or not, Auburn wins the turnover battle. This will be the third straight game. We got a 2-game winning streak of winning the turnover battle. Do we make it 3, Ike?
It's crazy.
Do we make it 3? I know this is crazy. We got to ask these questions.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Yes, we're going to win the turnover battle again this week. I think that they're taking care of the ball better. We're going to do it again this week. Facts.
I think we do it again this week, especially if we're disrupting Texas A&M on defense. I like our opportunities to definitely win the turnover battle, especially given how we've been taking care of the football. AD says, facts or not, Auburn has a touchback on the fact that we got to ask this. What's your thoughts, Ike?
We'll have at least one. Sure. If somebody else besides Andres is kicking off, we'll have multiple, but we'll have at least one.
If someone else is kicking off, facts. If Andres is kicking off, no.
He got one last week, but yeah.
Okay, has a touchback on kickoff. Okay, I got what you're saying. No, this is still ain't happening. All right.
That's it for another great edition of Facts or Nah, sponsored by RogueShop.com. Visit RogueShop.com for all of your herbal supplement needs. And make sure to connect with us online at thewarreport.com for everything Auburn sports related. You can catch us on social media. We are The War Report on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. TW Rapport on TikTok. Until the next time, and as always, it's War Eagle and War Rapport out.